to introduce to you the logic and how it is connected to mathematics. Hi, I'm Arla.
And I'm Debitika. We are going to tackle about logical statement.
In mathematics, there's a statement called logical statement, and this specifically belongs to mathematics in the modern world.
Every language contains different types of sentences, such as statements, questions, and command. So, what is logical statements?
Logical statements is a declarative sentence which conveys information, either true or false, but not both true and false. So masasabi nating logic statement ang isang sentence kung nagbibigay siya ng information. Maaari itong tama o mali, pero hindi pwedeng parehong tama at mali.
Note: it may not be necessary to determine whether the sentence is true to determine whether it is statement. So, kahit tama o mali yung isang statement or yung isang information, masasabi natin isa tong statements dahil nagbibigay siya ng idea kung ano ba talaga yung tinutukoy niyang statements.
Now, we're going to determine if these given examples are statement or not.
So, for example number 1, Mickey Mouse was the first animated character to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The answer of this is statement. Kasi si Mickey Mouse ang inawardan ng Walk of Fame, the first animated series, which is very true naman.
Example number 2. Do you like to read? Ang ating example number 2 ay hindi statement. Kasi hindi siya nagbibigay ng information. Siya ay nagtatanong.
So, example for number 3, x squared is equal to 25. The answer of this is statement. This is an example of a statement. So, paano natin makuha yung 25 kung equal ba talaga sila? So, ang value ng x ay 5. For example, 5. Kaya lang natin yung squared and equal 25. So, magbibigay pa tayo ng isang example na ang value ng x is 2. So, titingnan natin kung totoo bang magkapares sila or equal ba sila. So, 5 squared is equal to 25. So, alam niyo naman, familiar naman na kayo dito sa style na to. Multiply by itself. So, 5 times 5 is equal to 25. So, the answer of this is true. So, may idea tayo. This is an statement. So, for example, magbibigay pa tayo ng example yung binigay ko nga kanina. 2 squared is equal to 25. Let's multiply it by itself. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. So, equal ba sila? 4 is equal to 25? Not. This is an false.
Example number 4. X is equal to x plus 1. Masasabi natin statement ito kasi may nakikita na tayong equal sign. Kung ang isang mathematical problem ay may signs katulad ng equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to, masasabi natin ito ay statement.
Number 5, open the door. This is a not statement because nagko-command or nag-uutos ka lang dito.
All of these given examples are statement. So, we are going to determine whether it is true or false.
Example for number 1. 7 is less than 5 or 3 is less than 1. The answer of this is false because the true answer is 7 is greater than 5 and 3 is greater than 1.
Number 2 example. Negative 1 raised to 50 is equal to 1. And negative 1 raised to 99 is equal to negative 1. This statement is true. Why? Because negative 1 raised to 50 is positive 1. It is positive 1 because the 50 is an even number. And the negative 1 raised to 99 is equal to negative 1 because 99 is an odd number. So, it is all true.
Example for number 3, 7 is not equal to 3 or 9 is a prime number. At the first part of this statement, 7 is not equal to 3 is true. At the second part of this statement, 9 is a prime number. But the truth answer is 9 is not a prime number. Why? Because 1 times 9 is equal to 9. That is a prime number. But in the next example, for the next example, 3 times 3 is equal to 9. That is a not prime number. This is not prime number because 3 is an odd number. So the answer of this is truth. Whether this is the first part is truth but the second part is false, as long na may truth doon si statement, it's considered not truth. True.
Example number 4. The square of any real number is a positive number. For example, negative 5 raised to 2 is equal to positive 25. Why? Because negative 5 multiplied for itself is positive 25. Negative sign times negative sign is equal to positive sign.
For the example of number 5, negative 5 is greater than or equal to negative 11. The answer of this is truth because negative 5 is a greater number or the high number or high numerals than 11 because their sign is negative. In the integers, at the middle of this is 0. This part is all about negative and this is positive. So, for example, this is negative 5 and this part is negative 11. Kung sino yung pinakamataas, ay kung sino yung malapit sa 0, siya yung pinakamataas na number. Kasi siya yung negative, nasa negative sign. So the answer of this is truth.